Running water.
How to get traffic to your e-commerce store. When we're engaging with these local products, it's so important to remember that this is beyond fair trade, you guys. This is fairy trade. So I was sharing with Krista a little bit. When we have our e-commerce platform, and we want to get people onto our e-commerce platform, how do we do it? There's a couple tricks I'm going to share with you today, and a couple mistakes that I see a lot of entrepreneurs make. Now, I want you to take a second to consider this. What is your audience and how do you build it? Because a lot of times, if you have a good message, if you're local, if you're fair trade, you can be advertising through other people's networks that you know. So you tap into their channel, help them with their message, plug your content into what they're doing, the intention, the good vibes, the local. Especially if you're making and selling something, this doesn't quite work for drop shipping, right? But if you're actually making something, if you're a real artist and you want to drive people to your store, we need to use other people's audiences, right? So don't share it to your profile. I mean, still do share it to yours, but make sure you're constantly reaching out to friends, family, sharing through their networks, to their audiences, making videos that actually relate beyond buy, but just to why, and allowing that to channel in and be the conduit for the information to flow to the production and the consumption and the buying of goods that are existing in this type of context. And what we can do is we can escape that Federal Reserve note system, especially when we do produce things, by allowing people to buy what we're doing in cryptocurrency, in exchange, in gifts, in other exchanges, energetic exchanges, whatever you guys are able to create for yourselves as value you can share. We don't need to get taxed on all of this. So I want you guys to take a second to appreciate my fairy friend, Krista Galactica. She's a wonderful artist, and she's in the Long Beach area, and she has her store is very awesome. So if you guys want some custom feather jewelry made, or you want some, what else do you have right now? She does yoga, she does Reiki, she does healing, she does a lot of intention setting, she does ceremony leading, she does galactivations, which are a summarization of multiple healing elements channeled into one or 2 hour experience. She also walks on my hands. This is amazing, and it's totally amazing for people that have repetitive stress injuries. So I'm just doing a little bit of a share for Krista because she's made a big impact on my life, and I wanted to kind of set that intention, and you guys can do the same too for people that you believe in that are in your local community, and it will make a big difference. It's all those little individual shares that adds up. So I'm sending you guys much love, and I wish you the best. If you have any questions, definitely drop us a comment, and subscribe if you feel like you want to come along for the ride. All right. Peace. Do you want to say anything? This brother's super elevated, so I'm going to give him an opportunity to share anything he has to say about this.
We just realized that when we set intentions for things that we manifest now, we can lovingly move it into our being and create movement, because running water clears itself. And homeostasis is always maintained.
And right when this brother said this, we had the idea, if anything ever goes wrong with our children, which we're going to one day have too many of running around like little rugrats, we're going to need them to spank themselves and choose the frequency and intensity of that connection, because it's so important to empower people to ground in that experience, that learning on their own. And that was kind of a fairy finger moment. Chris, give me a little fairy finger. You know what I'm saying? Because we need to give people the chance to punish themselves and really reflect on their own actions as they feel is appropriate. We don't need to spank or punish or detain anyone. We need to give them the information to understand why they did what was wrong.
To love themselves better.
And to allow them to love themselves better by choosing the proper repercussions for themselves. Reprogramming for them to reprogram themselves on the experience of what just happened.
Winning. Teamwork, collaboration.
Cena Leitner, Connor Evans, and Krista Galactica. We're sending you guys much love, you guys.
Dissolving all distance.
And harmony.
And galactic harmony.
Over and out, you guys. Peace.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the...
Meow, meow, meow.
Peace.